as they said in the 90s, get this party started.
That's right. Let's get this party started. We are now good to go on the mystery show. I lost the files for the opener, so it's still exactly as it was last week. Go me. Respect the orb, everybody.
Good job. Proud of you.
All right, it's the mystery show. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Blasphemous Roar, and I'm, as always, joined by a disembodied voice, or Kirby, whichever you prefer to call it, Shrambles. Hello, Shrambles.
Hello. I've had a very, very good meal. Very robotic meal.
Very robotic. That does explain the hat you're wearing today. What's up with the hat? I mean,
I was feeling like, mighty, mega, even.
You're not like 9 times as mighty. You're mega. You're not mighty. You're mega. Don't do that.
I'm 9 times mighty and mega. I'm all of the things.
I thought you were a super fighting robot Shrambles.
That too. I'm all of these things.
Well, as you can see, folks, from that helmet, it does look like today we might be paying tribute to one of the greatest blue bombers of all time, our good friend Mega Man. But, of course, before we introduce our good friend Mega Man and all of his friends, we, of course, have our friends here today joining us. It is the... Damn it, my brain just froze. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's
Hello.
Draconic Dawn, also known as Dawn Man.
Hello there.
We've got Arrow Fodder, also known as Fodder Man. Yeah, that's one good use of the soundboard. We have Sir Gaffy, also known as Bean Man.
I don't know what my powers are.
And we also have a guest as well. We have Dark Man, also known as Mandark?
Kind of a money back.
Here, yeah, you can. It's Dark Man.
Okay.
Well,
hey, what's up?
Well, everybody, we have, of course, the question of everybody's always on everybody's mind. I'm going to ask chat this, of course, and we're going to ask the contenders as well. What is your favorite robot master, chat? And we'll start with you, Don. What's your favorite robot master?
I have to say Metal Man, just because his power was easily the best in the game.
Okay. How about you, Arrow Fodder?
He took my choice.
Well, maybe you can have choice.
I'll go with Galaxy Man.
Galaxy Man. That's a Galaxy Brain strats right there. How about you, Gaffy?
Train Man. He has the dumbest power, and I love it.
And Dark Man.
I'm gonna go with Sheep Man because it has. It turned out to be one of the best emotes in the classic Mega Man Discord. Just saying.
What?
You heard me.
Okay. Well, now that we know your favorite robot masters, let's see if we can't get you hooked up with them. So, real quickly, I'm going to grant you all commentator roles. Remind me to remove these when we're done, because that'll let you see what Shrambles is streaming. Oh dear. What could Shrambles possibly be streaming on this here channel? I bet you didn't even know that Shrambles was streaming, did you? Or did you? I don't know. The commentator rules are really weird on this.
I didn't know Shrambles was a person.
Wow.
To be fair, I barely think of it sometimes as well.
Are you all now able to see what Shrambles is streaming?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like it.
All
Also,
right.
I think you're a real person.
All right, well, we have everybody, episode 10. It is the draft. That's right. I thought we got rid of this a while back, but it turns out we still have the draft, but this time it's Robot Masters. So, Shrambles, what are we doing here?
All right, so we have Robot Masters from the first 6 Mega Man games. You can see them on the left. You 4 competitors will be drafting one by one until you have 8 Robot Masters. When you have your 8 Robot Masters, there will be a race to see who can beat their 8 choices the fastest. The only rule about the draft is you cannot have more than 3 Robot Masters per game. So you can only have 3 Robot Masters per Mega Man game.
Now, we chose you 4 competitors because you expressed that you had some degree of experience with Mega Man and some degree of skill that might make this end within some degree of the universe ending. So, we wish you the best of luck. Continue on, Trambles.
And so how drafting order is going to work is Dawn, you will have the first choice. It will go then to Arrow, then to Sir Gaffy, and then Darkman, you get to do 2 in a row as it will go back to Dratonic Dawn. So essentially we'll be doing a snake order draft.
You mean a Snake Man draft?
Ooh, good one.
Spicy. Is this the part where I ask questions?
Go for it.
Yeah,
Ask questions.
Go ahead, ask away.
So I assume when you when you beat a stage and you kill a boss, you get their power up to be used, or no?
If you choose the same Robot Masters in the same game, you sure can use those weapons to take on another Robot Master. But if you maybe don't, do that, then you might have a tough time beating some of the other Robot Masters because you're starting from a new game every single time.
Cool.
Any other questions before we get the draft started?
All right, well, seems like that's complacency to me. Let's do this. Let's start out the draft. Dratonic Dawn. Look at all those Robot Masters available to you. There are so many of them. Who are you going to pick?
Oh, I'm definitely going to take Metal Man.
One for the Metal Man strats. All right, Arrow Fodder, you're the next drafter.
I'll take Cutman.
Cutman. Cutman. Ooh, all right, going for the Cutman. Sir Gaffy.
I already said him, so I might as well just take Charge Man.
Charge Man. All right, Dark Man, who will it be?
Pharaoh and Bright.
Pharaoh and Bright going for the combo. All right, Sir Gaffy, you're up next.
Slow down. I can't drag the Robot Masters that quickly.
What? I thought the whole entire plan was to give you a complete heart attack as you try to handle tech from the background.
We did that last week.
Oh, okay, my bad. All right, Gaffy, let's try this again.
All right, I'm gonna go with Toad Man.
Oh, the classic pick. All right, Arrow Fodder, what'll it be?
I will take Gutsman.
Gutsy choice, going for the Mega Man 1 robots. Next up, Draconic Dawn. How are we looking?
Going for that weakness off of Metal Blades, I'll take Bubble Man.
Bubble Man, you get another choice as well.
We'll clear it up with Woodman.
All right. That is going to eat up all the Mega Man 2 slots for you in this round, or in the drafting. Arrow, what'll it be?
Flashman.
Flashman, that's a gutsy choice. I hate Flashman. Dude's a jerk. Gaffy, what'll it be?
How about Top Man?
Who?
Top Man.
Top
Mega
Man,
3.
okay. You cut out a little bit, so I wasn't sure what we were hearing.
Sorry.
It's all good. All right, next up, Darkman, what'll it be?
Gotta go with Star.
Gotta go with the Star. And who else? You get a second choice.
Oh, I got second choice. We'll go into Gravity.
Gravity as well. All right. Stars and Gravity. We're going full on space time. We are halfway through the drafts here almost. Gaffy, what'll it be?
How about Wave Man?
Do the wave, everybody. Arrow Fodder.
Quick Man.
Quick Man. You gotta be quick or you're gonna be dead. Or you're just mostly going to be dead because Quick Man is a bold choice. Next up, Draconic Dawn.
Ooh, I'm gonna try, let's take Hard Man.
It's a pretty hard decision to make, but you made it with gusto, but you get another one as well.
is it Needleman in Mega Man 3 or Spike Man?
I
The one
believe it
below
is
Hard
Needle
Man.
Man. I believe it is Needle. All right, Arrow.
Airman.
Very cool choice. I myself have many Airmans in my office. Sir Gaffy.
Oh, about Shadow Man.
Shadow Man. All right. Gotta have those shurikens. Mega Man 6 looks rather neglected there. Dark Man. 2 choices.
We'll go with Gyro, and then we will go with. Oh man, this is completely open. Wind.
Gyros and Wind. Next up, Sir Gaffy.
Let's go to Mega Man 1. I will do Bomb Man.
Bomb Man. Explosive choice. Next up, Arrow Fodder.
Go Lick Man.
Elect Man. Whoa. Okay. Looks like we didn't need some girl's help after all. Draconic Dawn, what'll it be?
You said Mega Man 6 was looking a little neglected. Let's take, I think that's Centaur Man.
Centaur Man. It's half man, half horseman man. Next up, we have Draconic Dawn again.
Is that Samurai Man? Top right in Mega Man 6?
Is
Also
it
known as Yamato Man.
Yamato
Yamato
Man?
I like
Yeah,
Samurai
let's-
Man though.
All right, Arrow Fodder.
Probably gonna regret this decision, but let's go with Skull Man.
Skull Man. All right. Sir Gaffy, there's a lot of choices there.
I don't remember anything about him, so let's go with Tomahawk Man.
Tomahawk Man. Well, I assume he throws tomahawks.
You would think so.
You would think so. Next up, Dark Man, you got your final 2 choices.
Flame and Blizzard.
Ooh. Going for the opposite ends of the thermal spectrum.
What can I say? I got no follow up.
No, what can I say? It's a simple follow-up is all it's need. Gaffy, what'll it be?
How about we'll finish it off with a Magnet Man?
Magnet Man.
He's got a
Attractive
magnet
choice.
on his head.
All right, Arrow Fodder, what'll it be?
Go Skull Man's weapon that is actually useful. Dive Man.
All right. And Draconic Dawn.
Wrap it up classic. Get Flame Man.
Well then,
And Fireman?
that sure does seem to be Fireman, Flame Man, which one?
Yeah, which one?
Alright.
There's
The one from Mega Man 1, because I know there's a fire one in every game.
Okay. They're classic Flame Man.
all right.
Happy know there's no fire in Mega Man 5, thank you.
And with that, we have our losers on the left. We can see all those lame robot masters that no one picked. Let's salute them in the chat, everybody. The Mega Man bosses we will not be seeing.
I do have something for this. May I hit the button?
Go right ahead.
All right. Well, that's cool and all, but I feel like we're missing something though. Like, there's definitely,
Oh, right.
yeah, like once you beat the 8 Robot Masters, what happens?
Oh, you have to do like the Wily stages.
Yeah, you have to do the Wily stages, right? Like, we can't just leave them not having a Wily stage.
So, how about this? How about you all play a Wily for one of your competitors?
Wow.
So Dawn, how about you pick a robot master for Arrow Fodder that he has to do for his last fight. And then Arrow, you'll pick for Sir Gaffy. Sir Gaffy, you'll pick for Darkman, and Darkman, you'll pick for Draconic Dawn.
Are we picking from the remainders here?
From the remainders of the Robot Masters, pick everyone's final fight.
All right. Bottom left, is that Nightman?
Yes, from Mega Man 6, that would be Nightman.
I will donate a Nightman to Arrow Fodder.
All right.
Arrow
You
Fodder.
are picking for Sir Gaffy.
Have fun with Gemini Man.
Can't wait to see all the frame loss from the missed laser. Oh wait, that's the other way around. You fire Gemini's laser into. You know what?
All right, Sir Gaffy.
What about Napalm Man?
All right. And then finally, Darkman.
Crystal.
A little bit concerned about how quickly that crystal was shouted. That's got to be a painful stage. Well, there we have it. You can see your robot masters. Now, you can follow up with how well you're doing and how well your opponents are doing in this race by looking at Tremble's screen. You're absolutely allowed to, but, you know, let's one more time. We've got, what is that? Iceman, Heatman, Quickman, Crashman,
Darkman, Snake Man, Ringman, Drillman, Dustman, I want to say Stone Man, and Plant Man.
The lonely little losers on the side. You know what, though? Tell you what, chat. We'll make you a deal, chat. It's up to you to leave these alone. Up to you to leave these lonely robots alone the entire time, or whether or not they get some love. Until the end of this race, you can contribute channel points, and if we get 50,000 channel points, I mean 25 of you have to donate to that goal. Reminder, if you donate and it doesn't get met, we will return the thing. We'll have Shrambles and me face off against the rest of them. That's right, the channel point raid has begun. But gentlemen, if you would make sure your streams are live and get ready to go here.
I did have one final question, if you don't mind me asking.
Go ahead.
So, the robots that we picked, do we have to do it in the order we picked, or we can do it in any order?
You can do them in any order, except for that last robot has to be fought as last.
Gotcha.
All right, I have one question.
Go ahead.
Can we donate points to have you and Shrambles fight the bosses?
Oh yeah, you're fine to do that. You might want to do that quickly before the race starts, though. Now, we are going to give you all, since we would like this time to end, or this game to end before the heat death of the universe, we are going to put 3 hours on the clock just to make sure. And if somehow this takes longer than 3 hours, we will call it in favor of whoever has the least Robot Masters remaining. Just because I would like to go to sleep sometime, or something like that. And also, I'm sure you all have lives. Let's see about getting some streams captured here. Let's just drop this. Where's my Discord image here? We're gonna get rid of this one. I've got so many of these things that are up. Let's get you all captured. Oh, hi, Darkman. We see you on screen for a moment, and now we don't.
Wow, that was 50K.
Rip.
Did it already get raised? Jeez.
Oh, fuck.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the entertainment, everyone.
Well, that was quick, man. Oh, I was supposed to give you a download folder. Whoops. That would be smart of me. Hello, I'm going to give you your thing.
Damn it, Roar.
I'm good at this.
It's, I don't know if I will be able to do all of those Robot Masters in 3 hours. 'Cause I'm
I,
good at
I,
Mega Man.
you know what? I don't think so either. Like, you agreed to this.
I did agree to it, but I thought you were gonna set the point goals of so much higher.
I said 50K. I forget that we have like a ton of people watching right now, though.
And we also do predictions every reject race.
Oh God, there's like 67 people. I would have, you know. I'm used to the older days when we had like 15 people watching at any given time. All right, looks like we've got Darkman set up. And also, shoutouts to Draconic Dawn, who is using a split-in Discord audio to allow us to capture the sounds.
Should I start at the one I intend on starting on, or?
Yeah, if you want to make sure that they're all working and whatnot, you're all good to go, but, just give us a sound off when you are ready to go.
Okay.
You know, I had this joke during the credits all set up, ready to be like, oh yeah, and then, wait a second, but we still have one more thing because you all reached the goal, and then, like, that was just no time flat. We didn't even get the race set up before it was just over.
People just want content.
They
They just
do.
love content.
I mean, how else are we going to see so many people starting with Mega Man 2? That wonderful screen wipe there, or just loading it up to make sure it works. So we're going to, I'm gonna go ahead and resize their images, or I was gonna originally put it over top, but we have this big blank area at the top of the screen, so we're gonna fix that, and let's see if we're not captured. And oh, so much black on black! This is a nightmare. No, we're not both. It's a we're gonna draft the final 2 bosses. All right, or we're gonna draft the final bosses that was remaining. Yeah, see, that's why I'm giving you guys options. Now, the mystery show is a perfect chance for us to throw channel point options your way. So before we get started, let's hear some information here from the competitors, of course, going down the same list. Don, how confident are you in this? How are you feeling, Don?
Oh, I am solidly here to play video games.
Arrow Fodder, what do you think your chances are on this?
Non-zero.
Ooh, liking that confidence. Sir Gaffy, what you think?
I am supremely confident when it comes to Mega Man 1, 2, and 3.
How many of those did you get?
Roughly half.
Just the way you said that was very good.
Yeah, just roughly half. Darkman! You see, just a little bit of a story time here, folks. When we set up this mystery show, we had to vet a little bit more than usual. A lot of times during the mystery show, when we get an episode, we have an idea of the players that are in the community. We have an idea of who might be able to handle what, who would be fun for what episode, and kind of roll with that, and we invite those people along. And it seems like thus far we've done a pretty good job of like not missing, even on things that would have normally been a big miss. But this time I had to vet a bunch of people to see who was to make sure we got some relative skill levels in the community, and with some knowledge and ability. And I also wanted to put a new focus on some of the newer racers who hadn't played much in the mystery show. Is like Arrow and Gaffy are new to our community. And in doing so, I got a bunch of replies, and so I sent a mass, we'll get back to you when we got more stuff. And I was having a conversation with Darkman, and I accidentally sent Darkman that mass message. And Darkman's like, I expect a response now.
It's true. Like, you send me a message, you know, it doesn't matter if you made a mistake. I expect a follow-up.
You-
Just saying.
Expected a follow-up. One thing led to another, and how you feeling about the fact that you got roped into this show, Darkman?
Mega Man.
It's a pretty mega answer right there. So, looks like we are... How are we doing, folks? Are we ready to roll?
I'm ready on my end.
I'm good.
I'm ready.
Got one more sound off needed.
I am back and ready.
All right. Then without further ado, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're off. Let's see what everybody's choosing. Shrambles, I'm gonna fix some stuff. So, oh right, I gotta stream to Shrambles. Poor Shrambles. He's
Might
like,
help.
yeah, it would help if you actually like stream to me.
I would like to see.
There you go.
Thank you.
So off the bat, we have Yamato Man going after for Sir Gaffy, Arrow Fodder going after Guts Man, Draconic Dawn going after, I don't recognize this stage off the top of my head.
That's Metal Man.
That's Metal Man. And we have Dark Man going after
Windman, I believe.
Windman. And let's get some audio going. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get the chart in just a moment. I gotta fix it up on my side. Also, everybody's lagging a little bit more than normal. Unfortunately, folks, we are still streaming at an absurdly high bit rate because I forgot to adjust that after the Shmup GP. Go me. But of course, we get the Jammin' Metal Man. Let's get that chart going here. Where are you?
I don't know why I tried that.
I'm just gonna move this off to the side. Just gonna delete that one. We'll use the other one. If only there was some sort of studio mode where I could do this.
If only.
Anyway, chat, we've got some Robot Masters here. I'm sad to say we couldn't include the Robot Masters from 7 through 11, but no one really knows who they are, so they don't exist to me.
Wow.
There we go.
But if you could create your own Robot Master, chat, what would that Robot Master be? Oh, we have a clear of Oh, we have 2 clears. Look at that.
Been 3 minutes. I am glad that I'm racing Shrambles because I got no chance here.
So Metal Man is done, and Windman is done as well.
Imagine being able to see Shrambles. Wouldn't that be nice?
It'd help.
This is your fault. You see what I have to do.
I asked if you wanted to have.
This is your fault. You see what I have to
All
do.
right.
No,
All
I'm
right.
kidding.
Apologize for the bit rate.
All right, we've got a Guts Man and a Tomahawk Man on screen.
There we go. I think we're all set. Unfortunately, we're still a little bit on the high bit rate, but that's all right. My computer will live. Look at Arrow Fodder going for guts, but gets guts smashed. You can lower bitrate midstream? I thought you couldn't. Let's fix that. Oh yeah, let's drop that. Below lower bitrate.
It looks like we have a Shram Wee Woos in the chat, everybody. But we have Tomahawk Man down for Sir Gaffy.
Please tell me that you have a Shram Wee Woo emote.
I don't stream enough to actually have emotes. One, I don't stream enough. Two, I don't have enough followers. So.
All right, we're gonna need a Wee Woo. We're gonna need a Wee Woo emote for the mystery show at this point.
To be fair, I am moving, so I'm not gonna actually have this issue for very much longer.
All right, so Gaffy's going after Charge Man. Thus far, Arrow Fodder took down Gutsman, I think. Arrow Fodder, did you? Yeah, all right, Gutsman's down as well. So we got some good choices between these competitors right now. Draconic Dawn now working on the Notorious Bubbleman. And no longer working on the Notorious Bubbleman is, of course, down already. Draconic Dawn, I believe, means taking a lead with 2 Robot Masters defeated here as Darkman approaches the... You know what? I'm gonna need a, like... Flame Man. Yep. I'm gonna need a Robot Masters list. Okay, so there was some concern with this mystery show that it was going to be a little bit longer because there's a potential for some really bad walls happening here. But holy crap! These competitors are tearing it apart. Darkman gets another clear. I forget that the only that I'm the terrible at Mega Man one. Yeah, I got actual Mega Man players. They can play Mega Man. Arrow Fodder going after the cuts now. So,
Look, I can say I can play Mega Man when I have all the Robot Master weaknesses. Ask me to do Buster only, I'm not sure I could.
Yeah, that's the main concern I had, was the Buster only. So, earlier I'd mentioned that we had some girl make a state. So... part of this, when the idea was coming up for the counter pick, chat, could you think who you would make the Wily boss? Like, if you had to pick one of these bosses for one of the other players to fight without them having anything other than a Buster, what boss would you choose? We have Freeze Man and the Yellow Devil, I guess? Well,
you can't pick the Yellow Devil because the Yellow Devil isn't a Robot Master.
Okay, you are all far nicer than expect, although Quickman is pretty good hit. Quickman is doable, but hard. Electman is pretty freaking brutal. Buster only Electman is, as far as I consider, like, damn near impossible. What? Is Electman free? Oh, okay, right, you can pause. Okay, never mind. Never mind then, we didn't need this. I guess I just didn't understand how things work in Mega Man. I'm just not Mega Man enough. You know, I've played 42 Mega Man games and I'm still not Mega Man enough for these competitors. Like, look at this go. Draconic Dawn taking a death, though. Sir Gaffy versus Charge Man, using all those charged shots against a charged man. Come on now. Surely he's got counter charges. But Gaffy is doing really well here. Oh, a collision, a nasty collision, a shot, and gets the kill. Gaffy takes another kill.
And Woodman is down as well.
Man, y'all are good at this.
I just started where I'm good. Everything's downhill from here.
That's probably fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and point out that I only played Mega Man 1 for the first time this week.
Well, that's a good idea.
Wave Man. Right.
The downside is I'm trying to remember what you're. A lot of you are newer to the community, so I can't remember off the top of my head who all your voices are.
Hello, I'm Arrow Potter.
You're Arrow. Then why'd you choose a bunch of Mega Man 1? Oh, I guess it's fresh on your mind, huh?
Yep. But Mega Man 2 was the game I played as a kid a lot, so that should be easy.
Hardman was a mistake.
Darkman, knowing the effective robot masters, so like one thing that's really hard for me to get used to in Mega Man is using a travel weapon. Basically, like a weapon that's actually able to run around the stage with. I always forget that there are a few that's really good, except for Metal Man. You just use Metal Man all the time, forever, and then...
Arrow, I missed you beating Gutsman. I apologize.
Okay.
Arrow versus Cut. Cut is being a punk.
There he goes.
Cut is being a punk, but Cut is punked.
Ah!
Oh,
The
with
double!
kill.
Forgot. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh well.
Ooh, and a oof.
Yeah, that was last lap. That's why I was in that hallway for so long. Trying to get life. Oh well.
We got Flames versus the Blizzard Men, which of course is, you know, Robot Master weaknesses being in Mega Man. It certainly is a thing as we watch the Darkman walk in with half energy, half health, and just demolishes it. Gaffy riding the bubbles, my favorite part of any Mega Man, because it sucked. What?
Do I have to wait for all this to go, or I can just go immediately?
You can go. Good.
Okay.
You don't need it to be attack anymore.
We just needed to see you beat the boss, and you did.
Okay.
So, Darkman now moving on to Mega Man 4. Darkman taking... Actually, not in the lead, because Draconic Dawn is still working on 4th Robot Master right now. So, when picking these Robot Masters, what kind of strategy were you thinking of? Were you thinking of most optimal for the game route? Were you thinking of the easiest to fight Buster only? Were you thinking of the stage layouts? What were you thinking, folks?
Honestly, which ones I recognized?
That's a plan.
I was thinking, boy, this Robot Master is cool. I'll pick him.
Bold choice?
Weakness order, and 4, 5, and 6 I'm better at.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Weakness
the
order.
charge shot. It's easier to Buster shot things with charge shots.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely weakness order. The Mega Man 2 ones I picked are probably the easiest ones to do with Buster only.
Oh, but at least Draconic Dawn, who's giving us audio, did go fight Proto Man, so we do get the whistle. Unfortunately, Gaffy dealing with that long auto-scroller, an unfortunate choice.
Okay. Let's try this again. Let's not miss with the blocks.
I think he's Breakman in the stage. Dawn versus Hardman. Is Hardman going to prove too hard for Dawn? The Knuckles, the returns, the crushing. Dawn is in a bad spot here as Arrow Fodder gets the clear on Cutman. And Hardman takes Dawn down. Darkman versus Pharaoh Man. Pharaoh Man, of course, actually pretty easy with the Buster compared to a lot of the other bosses. Just mostly got to watch out for that big old sandstorm of his. And the jumps. The jumps are the real danger. And Darkman jumps right into. Now, Gaffy, I would like to point out that boss was not on your draft list. I don't know why you had to fight a giant octopus. That wasn't your choice. But whatever, you do you. Alright, Don just going for a mash hard man out strat. I don't know if this is going to work. The hard man sure does seem to have more health. Keeps trying to dodge the Nux, but doesn't get them. Oh gods, and down with Draconic Dawn. Meanwhile, Arrow Fodder versus Elecman's really nasty, no good stage.
And there is a clear of Pharaoh Man.
Darkman, you're a pretty well-known speedrunner of sorts, host of one of our host friends over at GDQ. How much Mega Man experience do you have?
A lot.
I think it's definitely showing here.
I've been speedrunning classic Mega Man in particular since like 2013, so yeah.
So you heard it here, folks. The deck is stacked against the other three players. But I mean, Draconic Dawn not too far behind. Gaffy is 2 stages behind. Gaffy and Arrow Fodder are nicely tied up here. And Gaffy takes down.
Takes down Wave Man.
I'm waving, but the camera is off, so you can't see. Xandra's showing up during the Mega Man episode, like, what the hell? Why wasn't I invited to this one? You gave me this gauntlet and not this?
I'll take the magnet beam. I have no idea how to use it, but...
Ah, yes, the magnet beam. Too bad you don't have that during Gutsman stage, huh?
A little bit.
Oof, Darkman going down on Brightman stage. I hate this part of this is right here the worst screen ever for me. I have died on this checkpoint that Darkman is on more than any checkpoint in any other Mega Man ever. And surprisingly for somebody who doesn't often play the same game multiple times, I've played this stage quite a bit, and I hate it every single time. Arrow Fodder trying to magnet over the Stomper, but does not successfully do so, gets stomped.
Out of the way. Oh wait, I can actually get... Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, you start thinking, man, I did try to pick some people who were relatively balanced in skill level, at least had knowledge, but I also couldn't resist the opportunity to have Darkman on the show. I know, Darkman, you're special. Darkman is rocking this.
Oh.
I'm glad you think I'm special.
I do. You've been good to us over here on Mystery Funhouse. We've done quite a few final events on GDQ and the like, and Darkman's always been the one to hook us up and get us set up over there, so I was excited to have Darkman in a Mega Man game. But not to discount any of the other players here who are also tearing this apart. We're less than 20 minutes in, and they've already got... Each of them has, like, 3 kills. Arrow Fodder going up against Elecman, which I assume is going to be a kill because, 1, and a 2. Oh, and a 2, and a 3, and there goes Arrow Fodder, Elecman.
Elecman, in Roar's opinion, the hardest boss in Mega Man.
He just bodies me. I don't know how
It
to
doesn't
fight
help
him.
that he spawned right next to you.
Yeah, he just bops you and kills you. Okay, you know what? The hardest boss in regular Mega Man, because everything in Mega Man, every single boss in, oh god. The Mega Man X games for the Game Boy, they all suck. Or for the Game Boy. Mega Man Extreme. There we go. To clarify for those stepping in, since it's been a little bit, yeah, this is Mega Man boss draft. Each of these players drafted 8 bosses and then got to counterpick a final boss for their opponents. You were only allowed to fight 3 bosses in a single game, and you are allowed to use the weapons that you collected from that game. But as soon as you switch games, it's back from a new state, so you have no weapons to work with here. And the 9th boss is a Wily boss, which means they can't actually fight the Wily boss until they're done with the rest of the bosses. Sir Gaffy versus Toadman. We've seen plenty of Toadman last week on the Revenge Gauntlet. So Toadman's here to have his own revenge against Sir Gaffy, but Gaffy is, of course, not giving in to the hypnotic pelvic thrusts of Toadman. Meanwhile, Brightman giving Darkman a whole bunch of problems.
And Don did finish Hardman, so just to let people know.
Oh, yep, and Gaffy gets the Toadman as well. That shifts the lead a little bit here. Well, mostly ties up a lot of these players.
Oh, I got a dog too.
Oh, Arrow gets it cleared on Gemini Man.
Flash.
No, that's Flashman.
Flashman. One of these days I'll get it. That's 4 Robot Master cleared for all 4 contenders. That's incredible. Never mind what I said about the odds being stacked against you with Darkman. Crush him. Crush him. Arrow 3, item complete. Get ready. Get your weapons ready. Get equipped with item 3. I always love that screen. Just like, all right, cool. I'm equipped with item 3. Well, what the hell is an item 3? I don't know, but I've got it.
And Arrow has Flashman 4 Quickman, so that good drafting choices there.
Yeah. Now, did you draft Quickman later on, having a good feeling that there was nobody in their right mind was going to draft Quickman? So
Not
you're like,
without Flashman.
yeah.
And that's primarily because, unless you are very familiar with the stage, you use Flashman for the second set of beams.
I'd like to point out that I am very familiar with the stage, and I still would rather use Flashman for the second set of beams. Nonsense. You gotta be quick,
Hey,
man, or you
cool.
gotta be dead. You know,
There it is.
nope, never mind. I was gonna say this would be like one of our first video game, like specific game-centric shows, and then I realized that we definitely did have shows where we only played Kirby, only played Animal Crossing. So, never the mind.
I mean, it's the first show where we had a series of the same game genre.
Well, that's true.
I mean, you can always make up a first for everything if you try hard enough.
That's true. This is, in fact, the first time that we've had Draconic Dawn, Arrow Fodder, Sir Gaffy, and Darkman in the same place. We can now confirm they are all different people. Unless there's an event prior to this, in which case I'm just not familiar with. Wait, did I say they are the same people or aren't? Whatever the case is, Darkman versus Pharaohman knows, of course, the wonderful tech that with, or I meant to say using Pharaoh against Bright. The wonderful tech that when you hold the ball over your head, they still get hit, and you still get to shoot. Draconic Dawn swiftly taking a death, but Darkman also getting clear on Brightman pretty quickly. Arrow fodder firing the flash against Quickman. Half that health gone in a heartbeat, and Buster only gets Quickman down because guess what? Easy, and we didn't exactly tell them to play on normal. I'd have gone for Mega Man 2 bosses with that idea in mind. Then again, Quickman's still a punk.
Quickman is a punk.
Q, get equipped with Quick Boomerang!
Now, never use it.
Oh, that was not. Thought I had one left.
Yeah, Darkman's got nothing left but Mega Man 5, I think.
There is a top man kill.
Ooh. I am loving watching these bosses just disappear repeatedly. What was this 3-hour timer that I was thinking of here? These players are rocking it.
You were very concerned.
I was. I should not have been. You know why I'm very concerned? You're about to see in about less than an hour.
You're about to watch when two people who don't know how to play Mega Man very well have to play them.
I have played 42 Mega Man games. I am not that good at them still somehow.
And the other reason Flashman is good.
Oh, hey, it's Breakman.
Hi, Breakman. Breakman, of course, giving Sir Gaffy a big slowdown. Darkman takes down the stars. Bustin' with the stars, Darkman, 78. What happened to the other 75 Darkmans?
Wait,
Wiley was
what happened
really
to
busy.
the two that you didn't mention?
We weren't going. We know what happened to them.
Oh, I see. No comment on the first 75 then.
How many channel points do you spend to make them play Mega Man DOS? We're brutal over here, but we're not that brutal. I mean, come on, have a heart.
That's Airman.
Nicely done. Arrow Fodder gets the Airman kill. We've only got the skulls and
Okay. Dive.
dives. Skulls and dives.
Now for the wall.
Darkman, of course, with the super arrow because super arrow. The best Mega Man power-up. It's an arrow that you can jump on, and it flies far and fast.
Can I just say, Gravity Man's picture just makes me think like he'd bring a keg to a baby shower.
Who lies?
I would agree with that assessment.
Yeah, TBC, but Ice Wall is Mega Man 8. That's forbidden territory right now. Darkman just crushing Gravity Man with those stars. Draconic Dawn versus Needleman is getting bullied by Needleman a little bit here, but is also bullying back. Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo.
Ooh, no.
Oh no, Dawn, no! Oh, one shot away! Oh, it was just a shot away. What's this? Talk about the Rockman strategy experience. Oh God. Oh dear. Okay, so for some of you who might not know, when I say that I played 42 Mega Man games, you see, I started originally my streaming career with the Mega Man and Final Fantasy Time Machines, where I'd play through all of the games in a series in order of their release. And when I say all of the games, I mean all of them. Every single one that I could possibly find, including the spin-offs, especially the spin-offs. And Rockman Strategy is one of those games. Rockman Strategy is a turn-based strategy game that is officially licensed by Capcom to a Taiwanese development team called Dream Come True. First thing you have to do is get the damn thing working, which requires my own virtual box in order to get it going, running Windows XP, because every other option does not work. Secondly, I can't get the music to work. At all, no matter how many times I try. But as far as I'm concerned, that's probably the best things that I have to deal with in that game. For one, of course, the game is in Chinese, so, you know, good luck understanding the menu. I spent the entire first 3 battles thinking that it's permadeath because I couldn't figure out where to actually, like, revive my party members because it was a strange menu off to the side. But combat is something magical. It has, like, this, you run around in the turn-based, grid-based gameplay, and then when you get into an encounter with somebody, you have this little timer where you can attack repeatedly and stuff. And Mega Man is, of course, the only one that can actually stand a candle to any bosses. Everybody else just dies basically instantly. But when it comes to all the riffraff, though, Beat is a god, destroyer of worlds. Your entire universe belongs to you only because Beat decrees it to be so.
And with that being said, Darkman is on his final Robot Master, which conveniently is in the game he's already in.
Wait, what? Who did that? Caffey!
What did I do?
You handed Darkman the win on a silver platter.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
He could have done that game first if he wanted to.
Gaffy, I assume you finished Shadow Man?
Yes, I did. I spun into him.
Spin the win.
But yeah, the game is the Rockman Strategy is absolutely a treat for anybody who's had the chance to look at it or play it. It is the greatest I have no idea. Off-brand Mega Man. It also looks like stupid as hell. It's great.
I just loaded up Mega Man 2, and that's the wrong game.
Uh-oh. I hope you didn't lose the wrong button.
Dude, I lost 2 weapons.
Oh no, why would you do that?
Oof.
I had a brain fart. I thought Mega Man was Mega Man 2.
Oh no. That is gonna hurt.
Breakman again! What are you doing here?
I also think isn't Shadow Man's isn't Magnet Man's weakness Shadow Man? No,
I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Or at least it's effective.
Like, it may not be his
Whatever,
weakness, but it absolutely is useful against that fight. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm not, like, off the top of my head sure. Alright, Arrow versus Skullman. Come on, Arrow. Show that Skullman that he's got no strength. I mean, it's skeletons. Why are people afraid of skeletons? They've got, like, no muscle mass. They can't actually hurt you, you know? They're just, like, they swing at you, but it's like, what are you even doing? Just remember not to use piercing weapons against them. They're skeletons. What are you doing? Which, unfortunately, Mega Man is using a piercing weapon here, but oh, the danger zone. But Arrow Fodder has an E-Tank and is not afraid to use it.
Get out of here.
And Skullman is down.
That leaves Arrow Fodder with just one boss remaining in Dive Man. Right now, we've got Darkman working on Napalm Man, the finale for Darkman. We have Arrow Fodder working on Dive Man, the second to last boss for it. And there it is, Darkman wins the race. That's it.
Wait, you're telling me the classic Mega Man speedrunner wins the race of classic Mega Man?
Right? Who would have thought?
It's a novel concept.
It seems rigged. But
It was, you know, it could have been less rigged if Gaffy didn't hand the win to you on a silver shining platter.
Yeah, I can't tell you how much of a blessing that was for you to pick Napalm. Like, you couldn't have picked an easier robot for me.
Like, he'd already, the plan, obviously, from that point, you were like, yeah, I'm going to do Mega Man 5 last, huh?
Yeah, it's like, not only is it's Mega Man 5, of course, but I had every single weapon I needed to do the stage, and Napalm is like one of the easiest bosses to buster, so.
Where is my...
Well, dang.
It's alright. I mean, that happens during the game sometimes.
now, as I like to say, you can always dab on your opponents by seeing if you can beat even more Robot Masters before they finish.
I mean, I could. Let's see.
And beat Mega Man 2. Go.
I'm still at Mega Man 5. We're just gonna keep going.
Can Darkman finish Mega Man 5 before the other racers finish? You know, at first, with the time concerns of this game, we were definitely like, all right, we're gonna go for the, you know, after the first person does, we'll just call it there and be done. But nah, keep going. We believe.
Honestly, I think everyone will probably be able to finish within the next hour.
Yeah, it's you and me that I'm concerned about.
Oh, we're not going to finish. 100%.
We're doomed.
That's the prediction. Not who will win between Roar v Shrambles. It's will anyone even finish? But I've got a secret in my arsenal.
Oh. Uh-oh. Save states for all the bosses with extra lives?
Nope. I'm just gonna 100% every game. That way I'll have all of their weaknesses.
Grab the item nobody ever grabs for the health refill.
All right, Dawn versus Needle is getting a little bit more of a duel here, but Needleman, of course, does not care. He's got that annoying, springy needle hat.
And Gaffy beats Magnet Man.
Need shurikens.
You know, yesterday I was playing Air Guys, God Bless the Ring, in the adventure mode, and one of the enemies in that game is straight up a spring with spikes on it that is just trying to spring and spike you, and I respect it. You know the entire danger of that enemy.
Nope.
Yes.
And here we go, Needleman down.
Don't have to deal with that needle anymore. Use your imagination to figure out what word I was actually going to say instead of needle.
I guess he's no longer a thorn in your side.
Yes.
Fireman! Dear folks, if your local fireman is on fire, please call the fire department or run. Run. Just run.
Oh, from the start of the stage.
No.
Darkman asking, why on earth would you ride the train when you can ride an arrow instead?
So, I don't have crystal for this section, which I should. So I'm gonna do strats on the fly.
Ooh.
I feel so bad for you.
Hey, it's a big deal, okay? This section's impossible without crystal.
I don't know. Sir Gaffy did it pretty fine.
Wow, the call-outs.
It's all relative, you know?
I don't know, if we were to do this one again, I think I'd be inclined to do 2 per game. And also, Xandra, the big meanie, poked me with an idea of how to mess with this even further, the big meanie. Holy crap, I thought we were cruel sometimes, but dear God, that is horrifying.
I can't wait for you to tell me.
Oh, I'll tell you all, because we probably won't do deaths, or who knows if we'll end up doing this, but probably not. But she definitely recommended using the ROM shuffler to make them fight all of them at the same time.
Oh, that would be rude.
That would have been fun, actually.
Oh, that would have been so cruel. Every 3 minutes or whatever. Or is it 5 to, is it, however, we set the time, right? We can set the time to be like 5 seconds to 3 minutes.
I think there's also like a bit mode where like the racers can like, or the players can just mess with you, or the chat can mess with it. Sorry, I spoiled your shot there, Xandra. But also, that's cruel. You meanie. I don't think my revenge gauntlet was revengeance enough.
I mean, I did have a cruel thought of actually just giving them randomized Mega Man. So, like, they might actually have to fight other Robot Masters to get their weaknesses.
Yeah, all these ideas are cool. You should have done it.
Well, I mean, that's the joy of the mystery show, is that we see what formats work. Okay. We've got plotted out on the mystery show up to episode, what, 17? Out of 17 episodes, we'll have only repeated 3 formats. I'm going to go ahead and call that an impressive win, all right?
Would say that's very impressive, yes.
So we absolutely just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks over here. I guess that does spoil that we have two returning formats coming in the future.
I can spoil, Animal Crossing Cribs will not be happening again.
Alright, man, done.
Nice. Who's gonna pick up the second place victory? Arrow only has 1 last fight against Nightman.
In the game I have not played.
I think you mean Power Stone doing Power Stone things of being amazing. It's the greatest weapon of all of Mega Man.
So, Darkman,
You're right. What's up?
I have a question.
Sure.
How screwed am I?
How what?
Screwed am I? Nightman, Buster only.
If you will believe it, Nightman is technically a route. Night first.
Okay.
I don't know how easy it'll be, but it's a thing. That's all I got.
Well, I just jumped to the spike, so.
Well, yeah, that, you know. To be fair, even if you had this weakness, you could have still done that, so.
Yeah, Gaffy finding out that spikes, or the iframes do not save you from spikes in Mega Man 1. Welcome to Mega Man 1, Gaffy.
Just glad to be here.
It's all right. This dude's the bomb. You got this. Also, that fall is not safe.
It certainly isn't.
Mega Man 1, known for having dangerous hallways.
Uh-oh.
The only Mega Man game to do that. Oh, nice dodge. Sick dodges. Bomb Man is just chasing Gaffy down with vengeance here.
What?
Ah, gets clobbered. Bomb Man turning into the bomb himself. Darkman on the best Mega Man part ever. Bubbles. Bubble. Wow, the arrow strats. You know, for somebody as ingrained in like, no, I wouldn't say ingrained. I'm definitely more like a satellite to a lot of different speedrunning communities. I surprisingly don't watch a lot of speedruns. Every time GDQ comes on, I'm totally like, oh yeah, I'm so ready for GDQ. I'm gonna watch all the GDQ. And then I watch like 3 runs, and I'm terrible at it.
Bomb Man being done means Sir Gaffy only has Gemini Man left.
I can't wait to get hit with the Gemini laser, or specifically not get hit with the Gemini laser and wait forever. Yeah, no, I very specifically, like this year during the Awful Block, I tuned in to watch the Wand of Gamelon run, and had every intention of staying up through the entire Awful Block to watch Liz's Mr. Bones run, because we did Mr. Bones as part of a weekly blind around here, and Mr. Bones is fantastic, and it doesn't belong in the Awful Block. And then we forgot, or then I fell asleep. Didn't get to watch it.
It's respectable. It's like, what, 5 a.m.?
Yeah. Here we go, the annoyingness that is Flame Man. Flame Man is a giant jerk without any weapons. Like,
Yeah, I feel like I made a mistake here.
oh yeah, you did. Sorry, Fireman.
I mean, I'm surprised nobody picked someone to do Heat Man without just that platforming section alone.
Oh, the Roku blocks. I forgot about those.
Yeah, it's almost as if someone else is going to have to deal with those.
What?
Have fun.
Oh. I believe.
Oh yeah, remember that part where we chose to have all the people that were left over? You know, the people they didn't want to fight?
Yep.
I should have put it at 100.
I feel like even 100 it would have probably gotten met within before the show started.
I didn't expect it to get met in 5 seconds.
I'll come back to Heatman or Fireman.
Okay. Hello, boss room.
Got this. Arrow Fodder attempting the 2nd place win here.
I only know you from Mega Man Battle Network.
I'm concerned with that statement. You know, I only know you from Mega Man Battle Network. It's certainly a world. Oh wow, Nightman's easy. What a punk. He just jumps around.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes he has a shield. Other times he throws a mace at you and you just blast him. Wow.
Sometimes you jump into them.
Easy
I
counter
mean,
picks.
Sounds intimidating. Because he is a knight.
And you know he's got a shield. Like, you're like, oh, he definitely got a shield, so he's got to be scary.
There we go.
And Arrow takes 2nd place.
I did so much of this stage. There isn't a checkpoint.
What's a checkpoint?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just inventing that right now.
There's no such thing as points where you get to, like, redo things. What the heck? The ancient city. Welcome to Centaur Man.
That wasn't too bad, right, Our Father?
That was a lot easier than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mega Man's positively a pushover at that point.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Arrow still has one more soundboard. I imagine you're looking over with dramatic effect there.
Oh no, I used both of them already.
Oh, use? Oh, okay, you didn't ring.
I mean, if you want me to put another one in there.
Yeah,
I
we're
can.
good. We're good. We're good. You know, you're fine. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. We're good.
Dog.
Can Gaffy defeat Gemini Man before the hour? What do you think, chat? Should we, while me and Shrambles are doing, should we leave it on the 4-player layout for me versus Shrambles so that Don's also being watched as we finish Don, or should we switch to the 2-player and leave poor Don in last place to get no glory?
I'd be okay with that.
Nah, we all want to see you finish. We all believe.
I believe very much in you.
Is it bad that I came into this expecting to play anything but Mega Man?
You
What a
know,
twist that would have been.
that would have been certainly a twist.
Like we get Mega Man Soccer or something.
For the record, I poked the players with the statement of congrats. You may possibly be chosen for the mystery show, but this week, the specific nature of it, we're asking quite a few people, so answering in the positive to these does not mean you're in. We'll let you know if 100%, or if in or not, or 100%. So let's vet. Do you like Mega Man? Do you have decent knowledge of Mega Man? Are you good at Mega Man? Is he a super fighting robot? Mega Man. Do you want to never read the word Mega Man again? What is your robot master name? Somehow was hoping this wasn't a Mega Man centric episode.
Oh, I figured we'd just be playing weird spin-offs.
See, unfortunately, since I was the one who created this show, I don't have as wide of a library of spin-off games as some other people in the community do.
What's that? Convince 4 people that they're playing a Mega Man game and just stick them on a 4-player game of Wily No Rockboard That's Paradise?
Or stick them in Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch.
Yeah, this is not a tournament match or anything. This is part of our regular programming. This is the mystery show. Show where the poor players don't actually know what they're signing up for ahead of time.
Gemini Man is rough.
Yeah, whoever picked Gemini Man, that's just mean, you know?
Oh yeah, Gemini Man can be quite a jerk.
I mean, it was a good choice, but damn, cruel.
It's okay, we're down to the last phase. All we gotta do is dodgy, shooty laser lag. Here we go. Sick dodges.
Well,
Not so sick dodges. Get him, Centaur Man! I do love that shot that goes over your head and it's like, oh, I'm not a threat, see? My shot goes over your head. And he's like, aw, psych, I'm actually Flash Man. That's a good question. Don, are you aware there's a charge shot in Mega Man 6?
No. That would have saved me a lot of trouble, I'm sure.
There's a charge shot in Mega Man 4 through 6.
Oh, that probably makes a world of difference.
So it looks like Gaffy's strat is to just blast away at Gemini Man. And, oh, the E-Tank! I feel like you had a few more hits than that for the E-Tank, though.
very worried that it was just gonna kill me in one.
This is so clutch. Gets it!
That's
Gaffy
it.
finishing in third place, killing Gemini Man. That's an impressive showing for all of you.
All right, now everybody who's finished, do it again. We still got 3 more hours.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time. By that I mean, it's time for me versus Strambles. By that I mean credits. Bail on this. Bail. Bail. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We can't bail. Shit.
Yeah, we
Special thanks to Dr. Wily.
Like a Wowie.
Dr. Wawi.
Dr. Wiley. Okay. Let's get set up for this.
All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stream to Discord if that's all right.
That's fine, but first we gotta do the draft first. So
Oh, that's right.
we gotta see who's drafted.
Well, I mean, we're only picking each other's final one, right?
It's true, but I mean, I gotta see who's there. We gotta show the viewers.
Okay, well, it's still up.
Yeah, I gotta just find it and find other things. Okay. So. Let me leave up Draconic Don so we can see what he thoughts to go through since Don's still playing. This is what we've got left for us, Shambles.
Yeah.
All right, Gaffy and Arrow Fodder, you're being blanked out on the stream, by the way.
All right, I can
Sounds
start
good to
playing them.
me.
We gotta see the Dark Man finish hype.
What? Why?
Oh, okay, you can stop too. That's fine. That's fine too.
I mean, I can play, but you know.
That's true. We gotta. It's me and Trambles. We're gonna root for Dawn, but I'm gonna switch. Darkman, you're gone too. Thank you so much for all of our players for joining. This has been a fantastic show, by the way. So shout out to Don for trucking on, Arrow Fodder for doing an amazing job there, Gaffy for also doing an amazing job there, and Darkman for also doing for winning and joining us and all that other fun stuff. Darkman, if you're not familiar, your prize is that during our theme song that we haven't totally gotten set up or have failed to add live games to for a while, you get to choose a carnival-themed ride. to add to the mystery show layout, which can be like, you know, any sort of video game themed or anything like that. So far we have Liz won the trash can teacup ride. We have the big point strength tester, you know, something carnival themed, but overall whatever you want. So you can take time to ponder on that, let me know, and I'll draw it up and add it to our show. Oh yeah, there's Taco Bar and bumper cards. And also, one of the most important rides is Respect the Orb, Bring Your Own Respect.
I see. All right, this is a big responsibility, so I'll need some time to figure this out.
Yeah, that's the grand prize. The prize is entirely just joining and then that. What a great show you signed up for. Did you have fun joining us for this thing that you didn't even know existed?
I did. It was very fun. I hold on. I knew your show existed. Don't give me that.
Super rude.
What about the rest of
You
y'all?
watch parts of it, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
How about the rest of you? I know I keep messing with Darkman over here, but the rest of you, how'd you feel about this episode? Don would respond, but is currently battling for life.
He got rudely teleported on.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. I would enjoy doing this again.
Well, the good news is that once you sign up once, I'll poke you for the rest of your life. Or until, you know, we try to vary who's actually on the show and the like. So. What about you? I think that was Arrow talking right there, right?
That was me.
Now, what about you, Gaffy?
You know, I'll take any excuse to play some Mega Man, so I had a fun time. I enjoyed it. I beat Gemini Man with a Buster. What can I say?
There you go. And last, and certainly not least, Draconic Dawn.
I have made a number of mistakes, but this was a fun time.
Well, let's go ahead and get to this drafting between me and Trambles. Trambles, what mistakes are we about to make? Centaur Man goes down. We got the C Flash, the Centaur Flash, or Crystal Flash, or Centaur Flash, or Crystal Flash. So what? We got Iceman, we got Heatman, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, we only have to do 5 bosses, Trambles. Did Trambles leave us? Is like too scared to...
Oh, sorry. There was just some wee-woos, so I muted my mic. I don't want to force everybody to listen to the sirens that involve my life all the time.
The wee-woos. All right. So then, chat, who gets to draft first? The first person to say something in chat is the person that chooses who drafts first between me and Trambles. That's right, the first one I read. I don't think the wee-woo counts, but it sure does make makes a good argument. We've got all the Trambles. Trambles, you're the first one to pick.
Okay, then I will draft probably, I think, the easiest one on there. I'm going to take Snake Man.
Ooh, Snake Man. Almost like you got to learn the strat all week.
All right, I'm going to just put mine at the bottom.
Okay.
So I'm going to put mine down here.
Sounds good. You know what? I'm going to do this dumb. I'm going to choose Iceman. I think I can handle Iceman. And I think I can handle, Rockman? Sure, let's go with Rockman.
Stone
Or
Man.
Stone Man.
You are Rockman.
I am the
Rockman?
Rockman. Oh, I'm screwed no matter what I choose.
All right. Who's left? Well, I'll just stick with 3. I'm going to pick Sparkman.
All right.
And I guess I have the next pick as well.
Sure do.
I will pick Drill Man.
All right. I'm going to go for both the Force.
Oh, so you're gonna take ring and dust?
Oh wait, Ringman's there. Oh no, hell no. Oh no, but Trambles gets the. Oh no, but Trambles gets the final say to leave me with Ring no matter what. Let's choose Dust and Plant.
Okay, dust. You got Dustman Hoffman. And plant. Alright, well. Yeah, I don't want Ringman.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So just gonna put Ringman up here for you. And I'm going to have to figure out how to do Heatman and Crashman.
Okay, let me write this down. We won't have the tracker the same way that we have. So we have Iceman for me. I've got Iceman, Stoneman, or Iceman is 1, Stoneman's 5, Dustman is 4. Right?
Oh, are we doing them in the order we drafted them?
No, I'm just trying to write them down so that I know which ones I have to fight, because this is going to go bye-bye.
Iceman is 1, Stoneman, I believe, is 5. Stoneman is 5, Dustman and Ringman are 4, and then Plantman is 6.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that so that we can get your stream going on here.
Yep, am I okay to delete stop sharing my...
You are.
Okay, so I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to restream.
And you all the players, you're welcome to watch the restream and commentate on how terrible we are, or shockingly good, or free to go, or whatever you wish to do. I won't take your commentary rolls off until afterwards, but I'll take the commentary rolls off so you don't get pinged. Sorry about this, Andra. Learned the hard way that I made oops.
It would be my honor to stay and harshly judge both of you.
Ooh.
I'll race you through the rest of my Robot Masters.
Ooh. I've got to mute your audio now, though, because it's going to come through on my side, that's for sure. Let's see. We've got... I should have screen capped that, though. All right. Where's my stuff? You'd think I know where my own games are, but, you know, whatever. I'm not exactly known for organization over here. Mega Man 1. Iceman. You know, I got this. He tells himself this repeatedly, knowing full well that is a horrible, horrible, bold-faced lie.
All right. So let me know when you've got me captured.
I've got me captured, and I need to get some audio up here. Do you not know where my audio is coming from? Huh? My headphones don't actually know where my audio for BizHawk is coming from. Sound, what are you doing? Where's that? What am I hearing? Am I hearing Shrambles and my BizHawk isn't even making any sound and that's the mistake that I'm making? Ah, yes it is!
Sound? Is that my Mega Man playing that you're hearing?
Yes, it was. I'm like, why am I not recognizing any sound? I hear this quiet sound in the background. What's going on? Where's that coming from?
I don't know how long I've been muted.
I'm so sorry, everybody. It was worse in my ears. I get this like 6 times louder than y'all do. Oh god.
Hey, Roar, I got an idea for my grand prize.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I want to call it the This Is Fine stream coaster because you always, you know, whenever we're talking, you're always afraid of everything blowing up.
Ooh. Is it gonna be like a coaster driving away from an explosion?
Yeah. No, it's like, you know, like the This Is Fine, like the picture?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I put like the coaster just like in the middle of the fire, you know?
Okay, okay, got this. Let me write that down on your winner slip here.
Sweet.
Okay. And then let's get Shrambles captured. And we can finally fulfill your raid goal. And I'm definitely not stalling to make sure that we have to play less Meggy Mans.
I mean, you're just assuming that I'm gonna finish before you, but you forget.
Hey, can you go into the Robot Master Select so I can get this cropped faster or properly?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, it's all good.
I forgot. I'm not on my regular like OBS stream, so I don't.
Don't have that wonderful cropping already done.
Yep.
You know, the more I look at these, the less convinced I am that I actually did successfully make 4-3 things. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready, Shrambles?
I am ready.
All right. Let's make some bad decisions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! This terrible Iceman was a bad choice, but I'll do it anyway!
Alright, Snake Man. It's almost as if I was the one who set up the state last week for Snake Man.
What? That would be crazy that you'd be able to choose an effective Robot Master based on past events.
Sounds like shenanigans.
It sounds like I'm cheating, and this is rigged for me.
That'd be weird.
In my objective opinion, these Robot Masters are rigged for no one.
Nah, Shrambles got to watch both Liz and Xandra struggle with this last week for like some degree of time. So I think Shrambles has an idea of how to do this.
I at least know how to do Snake Man.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. Like, Roar, you'll be stuck in Iceman for probably a little bit, but you'll be fine otherwise, maybe.
You know, I totally forgot about the whole like
Yep.
no, the next part of it. Not this. The
Yep.
Yoku blocks I
I
can
know.
handle.
I know exactly what you were thinking.
Yeah, fireman down.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
Leg, help me.
Whoops. Been a minute, hasn't it, Iceman?
I guess I could have gotten that E-Tank. That probably would have been smart.
All right, Don, I forgot I gave you Crystal Man. I'm sorry.
This will be fine.
Darkman was playing to win. This is the
Yeah.
part that I forgot about.
Yep.
Oh, is it the floating platform portion?
Sure is the floating platform portion.
Did you know that this section is 100% random?
Yeah.
So if it doesn't want you to go up, it won't.
Oh,
Wow, they were being generous to you. Look at that.
No joke. Oh, what the hell? I no
Okay,
get
I
extra
know.
life.
I don't even know how that works. Sorry.
Oh, cool. I forgot about these platforms in Snake Man being terrible.
Please be nice and jump over me, over me, over me, over me, not directly at me, jerk. All right, now for the problem, which is every time I think Iceman is the easiest, and then I forget that he's not the easiest, and that those are really tight jumps. And also, I'm dealing with weird stuttering lag today as well. I've been dealing with stuttering lag for a bit. I think I need to, like, restart my computer. Keep putting it to sleep. That's not as much as a reboot.
God damn, this is gonna be a nightmare for me.
And you said Trembles had the advantage in Snake Man.
I said that.
Oh.
I said that.
Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, if I can get to Snake Man, I know how to fight him.
Okay.
Just gotta get to him first. Ah! Jerk ass! Wait, that's still not gonna change the amount of hits that I can take. Ah, the falling ones are the problem in this. I mean to say the second set of ice is the problem with this. So you can handle the first one just fine, but the second one...
Would you like some advice for?
Is it to go to the left while also the blocks are coming down on the second one? So don't stay up against the wall because it'll give me a little bit more leeway to dodge them?
I was gonna say, I think you might have an easier time on the second set to just do a full jump into the second and third.
Can I do it full? Oh, I do the second and third. Oh, that's a good point.
I don't actually know if that works because I've never busted Iceman, but
Darkman with the hot tech here. Ah! Ah! Almost. Game over.
well, that's unfortunate.
Continue or stages. Meanwhile, Shrambles is actually fighting Snake Man, so...
And Snake Man down.
Nice job. You're right. As soon as you got there, you'd have no problem.
Kinda gonna need you to slow your roll there, Shrambles, and start game overing where I'm game overing.
Don't worry, we've got 4 other Robot Masters that I probably have no idea how to Buster only.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, y'all's got some quite a pool. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Heatman's not too bad.
Yeah.
He's friendly.
I don't know what our thought was when I said we'll do a community goal to race the rest of them, realizing that of course the rest of them means that they're the sucky ones.
I don't know much about Crash Man Buster only. The stage is gonna be a pain.
Yeah, I have no idea either. Good luck.
Also, of course, everybody's favorite punk-ass left and right enemy down here underneath the Yoku blocks.
Have you made it to the checkpoint yet, Don? Like, do you know if you made it to one yet?
All right. Be nice, platform.
On is muted.
Frick, frick, frick.
So I am. I don't know if I've gotten to the checkpoint. I know I got to the little guy who gives you E-tanks and then died and got sent back to the start. So.
You've made it to the checkpoint.
Okay.
Just want to let you know.
Alright, I've got 0 lives. It's time to do the gamer strat.
Winning on 0 lives?
Sure.
I'll pick Iceman first. That way I can just get stuck with both Iceman and Ringman. This is not a dumb idea.
Hey, Boo Boo. How about we get some Iceman baskets? I don't know. It just sounded like a Yogi Bear impression for a moment.
All right. 8, 8, 8. This stupid Yoku block, will you obey me? Well, less the Yoku block needs to obey me. And more. There we go.
Alright, Draconic Dawn on Crystal Man.
This is going to be Shrambles wins while Roar fights Iceman 17 times.
Again, you assume I can take another Robot Master.
That's true. I do assume that. I believe in you. Like, the reason I thought I could take Iceman first is that I definitely remember doing, like, Iceman first in most of my playthroughs, like, for some reason, thinking he's the easiest. Please be kind, please be kind. Be nice, don't shoot me right there! Ah, I should have waited for the shot. I should have waited for the shot.
There we go.
Nice.
Hey, GG.
Very well done. You did it. You did it like way the hell under possible estimates. Meanwhile, Shrembles and I have to do 5. Watch where that leads us.
Hey, you've got an hour and a half.
Yeah, you guys got plenty of time.
Oh, 40 minutes. Let's go.
I believe.
Easy peasy.
Oh yeah, y'all totally did this fast enough that I can definitely use. We did set a limited time for this game or for this game show as an excuse to just keep the timer. We've got an out, Shrambles.
Cool.
But if we do it out, no, why did you go down? Why'd you go up instead of down? You just needed to choose the direction that I wanted you to go in.
I thought we established for that it doesn't listen to you.
It does not.
Or rather, it listens to you and then chooses the exact opposite.
You're right.
It's very kind of it. Here, now that we got only 2 of us, I'm going to try putting us on the big screen, so Shrambles has a little bit of an advantage here.
I'm actually not watching yours stream at all. If that's what you mean.
No, I mean, I'm going to switch to the 2-player layout.
Oh, I'll stop until you're done.
Wait, that's right. Neither of these are on stream. I don't have to put in stream information. I just got to grab my game Discord.
So you know when it's changed.
All right, all right.
Can you believe they're timer scamming us right now? They're letting the timer go down while he switches this layout.
That's
Unbelievable.
right.
I can totally believe it.
I'm doing a
It's
little
a
dance.
legitimate strategy.
Miss Roar does scummy tech all the time.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
This is RNG manipulation.
Yep.
Yes.
This is the Spark RNG. I gotta find out. I don't think I've ever used Snake Man's weapon.
I'm apparently Xandra now. All right, let's do this.
Are you good?
Yep.
All right. Does Snake Man's weapon do anything against Spark Man? It does not. Why did I even try?
Appreciate the effort.
I had to.
But it climbs walls. How can it not be useful against everything all the time, forever?
All right, 2 pips of health. And that's all we got off of him. Let's try again.
All right. I believe that the platforms are going to be nice to me this time. They were nice to me the first time. And if they're not going to be nice to me, I'm just going to be better than the platform. All right, that's the better jump. Instead of jumping all the way to the right, you just land on that Yoku block as it comes up.
All right, Shramble's trying to damage race.
And I lose.
But the interesting thing is, instead of taking only 2 bits of health, you left him with 2 bits of health.
Well,
It's an improvement.
I think I can get him this if I get to him.
All right, platforms. Don't betray me just because I forgot you existed. Ah, that's not the right move. Oh. Not actually sure how still alive, but M, so M. All right, nice platforms. Let's go. Actually, they were a little bit cruel, but I managed to mitigate the cruelty. And got the extra life. Let's go. All right, Iceman.
Proud of you.
Do the man slide. Up and over. Thank you, sir. Bye. All right. Let's get this. Iceman. Hey, Iceman!
Well,
Get ye bopped!
where'd this come from? What a gamer.
I don't know, there were no ice puns during that entire fight.
That's right, not even a single hit. All right.
It's like you're ready for the, the one-hit KO run, just like Cool Kid,
Yeah, definitely me. Hi, Sirens.
God damn it.
See, I'm dealing with weird, unfortunate lag. Trambles get Sirens. It's a fair trade-off.
Didn't even get the secret letter roar. I'm sad.
I don't have stuff. I don't know.
It's the secret letter.
I know, but also Beat can stuff. Oh wait, no, Beat rocks. Again, this is Beat's universe. He just decides who wins. So
You're right.
the reason why Beat is insane in Rockman Strategy is that the game uses an AP system where you have it's like 4 AP to attack and 1 AP per movement square. Mega Man has 8, so you can move 4 spaces in attack. Rush has 12, which allows him to move, 8 spaces in attack and also do stuff. But mostly, though, you'll use Rush to dig because he can find random items. Beat has a whopping 24. And he flies, so he can ignore certain terrain.
Makes sense. I mean, it's a bird, right? Birds can fly.
Yeah. And all the minion bots in that game are basically less strong than Beat. So Beat just runs around, terrorizes all the basic enemies, and then eventually Mega Man makes his way to the boss, and you throw Auto at the boss, you throw Beat at the boss, they both die, but they use up the boss's charge attacks, because if the boss uses his special attacks on you, you just die. So you waste the boss's energy with those special attacks being used on Beat and Auto, and then you punt the boss, and that's every stage in Rockman strategy.
Solid.
By the way, if you didn't know, I obsessively basically take it slow on all these games and kill like everything all the time. As a non-speedrunner, I figure it's the best strategy for survival.
I mean, you're speedrunning 100%.
What? Playing it safe?
Yet again, I get stuck with this cold area with platforms that are jerks. These platforms are much less jerks than Iceman's platforms, but are still pretty jerks, and I didn't get the E-Tank. Oh, wow.
You still can if you want to.
That's true. Also, thanks, Eddie. Forgot how easy that E-Tank is to get, actually. Oh, right. I gotta go back up a little bit here. I guess I could probably use Rush. I guess might be in this game. I don't know which one I got. I got Rush Coil. I'll go back until the platforms respawn. Hello, platform. Please respawn. Thank you. Better to survive than to die horribly.
That's the spirit.
Well, dying horribly. Have you thought of the perks?
I have.
If you do it in a hilarious fashion, it's entertainment.
Yeah, but I already burned out all my entertaining fashions on Iceman back there.
And it is true, those platforms did not listen to you.
Hey. Hey. None of that. Stop. Stop with the respawning. Enemies. Enemies. Let me go. I want to live.
They don't want you to, though.
I want to, though.
But they also want to live.
It's taken me the last, like, 12 years to say that, all right? So, damn it, I'm gonna live. All right.
That's right. You live.
Hello, Stoneman.
See, we left an easy one for you, Roar.
Yeah. He's just annoying. Because the people who don't want Power Stone are chumps.
That's right.
Power Stone, best Mega Man weapon. Prove me wrong.
I love Power Stone. Good game.
Can you use Power Stone in all 8 directions?
You can use Power Stones in 360 degrees of direction.
It's true.
3 times over. Stoneman down.
Roar takes the lead.
How's it going, Trambles? Haven't really paid attention to your endeavors.
Oh, don't worry, it's the same.
I've noticed that much. What seems to be the issue?
I just cannot platform past the screws. I'm just not doing it. Like, I know what I need to do, it's just that my fingers are deciding that that's not what they're going to do.
I could give you advice, but the problem is it's not going to help you.
Oh, don't give me advice.
Okay.
I don't know. He gave me the Iceman advice, man. So.
Nah, if I'm gonna win, I want to win on my own.
Wow.
Skill.
Wow, you're just gonna take that away from me too. You're just gonna be like, aha. If I win on my own skill. If I lose, though, it's because Darkman said something to Roar.
No, if I lose, it's because I'm bad. That's the real thing.
These enemies are jerks. Actually, everything about this stage jerks. No wonder they didn't choose it. Seriously, Scrapman, Dustman, whatever the hell man over here sucks, man. Give me some of that lovely health rush. Ah! This is Lag Central!
Now you know how we feel when we speedrun this game.
No kidding.
Gonna say,
Stupid BizHawk and your accuracy.
Do you use Brightman to make this platforming easier?
You have two choices. You can use Brightman or you can use Pharaoh. Brightman makes it a little bit easier. Pharaoh is a little bit faster.
Remember, Brightman is also used in the Drillman stage.
Correct.
What if I just platform like a god? Eddie, give me something good. Thank you. That was an extra life. Okay, works.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And you also hit the checkpoint, so.
What it's worth, this is my favorite part of Dustman stage. Just shooting the blocks.
You just get to shoot the blocks. Like, what more can you want in your life?
But this is 100% run, Roar. You're not killing all the blocks.
Well, yeah, well, is that really a category that people run, is like kill every single enemy?
No.
I was gonna say.
But it can be.
Oh! I don't know how I'm still alive.
Trambles on Sparkman.
Still doing some decent job here, I believe.
Jump over me. Damn it.
Alright, I don't believe anymore.
I never believed.
What? Have faith. You know, honestly, Roar, I expect you to die before the door.
I'm alive! I'm alive! Hi, Dustman!
I'm not getting an E-Tank, Xuno. I'm stubborn.
Fine, don't get anything.
Ouch. Now what do? Do you listen to the person that told you to get an E-Tank or the person that didn't told you not to get an E-Tank? Now you got your stubbornness has to work both ways.
Well, I said I'm not getting an E-Tank first, so...
Oh.
Unless one happens to fall in my lap.
Hey, none of that. Stop that. You quit that?
That is the ultimate petty move, Zenik. Get an E-Tank and then just not use it.
Will you stop? You're such a jerk! Fuck running Mega Man. Like, why would anybody run this game?
No, there's a way to mitigate that. If you run into Dustman, it cancels that.
Ah.
At the trade-off of taking the damage.
Yeah, but I needed to no damage again. I need to keep flexing.
All right, now that you're finished with Dustman, I just want to say you really entertained me, Roar, because out of both of you, the one opportunity one of you had to do weakness order, and you went the opposite order.
No, but I wasn't gonna try to win against Ringman. I was gonna hope that Dustman works against Ringman. Oh no! Damn it. Well, now I know that doesn't work.
Yeah, you're gonna find out
It
anyway.
is Pharaoh Man against Ringman.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm low on lives. Yeah. Wait, am I really low on 0 lives? Okay. All right, game. Does 0 lives carry, or do ear tanks carry over in game overs on this one? Let's find out. I sure as hell don't remember.
Neither.
Time for science.
I mean, if it does, then that means that I benefited from this swap. Nope, I meant to say continue. Whatever. Ringman. Da-da. Ringman's a pong ass. I'm gonna take him down if I have any tank.
Sparkman down.
Good job, Shrimp.
Nicely done. All right, I got the E-tank. Let's go, Ringman. Let's take you down. You and your stupid stage and your little rainbow bridges that are really cool, because rainbow is my favorite color. True story.
Let's just do this now.
If it makes you feel better, Shambles, the runners in most Mega Man 2 runs, they actually have to walk on the platform, on the Yoku blocks.
Hey,
I mean-
you could have given me the Yoku blocks. You could have handled Ringman.
I don't think I could have handled Ringman. Did you see how well I did against Sparkman?
Nope, I'm too busy playing my own game.
I mean, to be fair, Sparkman's hard.
Oh yeah, it's this weird little boss thing. Hi, Hippo. Ah! Just take the hits. Nobody cares about the damage.
Man, I haven't seen somebody kill the hippo in such a long time.
You can just slide past him or something?
Yes.
Ah!
Yeah, there's a spot like at the very bottom of the platform that doesn't have the hitbox. Am I remembering that right?
No.
I'm not remembering anything.
But it's okay. I'm
You
not
just-
gonna tell him how to actually do it, because then that'd be mean, you know, to Shrambles.
It's true. I might actually like get a game over and have to fight that boss again. And by might, I mean these guys are jerks.
They are, I agree.
All right, hippo down. Nobody needs no hippo nonsense. All right, Rush, are you taking me to a good idea or a bad idea? Wait, don't I fall off the ladder here? Okay, no, I don't.
All right.
The hot Eddie strap.
Eddie! Damn it, Eddie!
That's where that is. I know there's a second one.
Rambles on the block bridge.
Did you just intentionally take a death, Roar?
No,
Uh-huh. I was about to say, because did you know that was the checkpoint area?
I did, but also, damn it, Eddie. He's not there again.
Sure, Eddie.
All right, Eddie, you're going on my massive annoyance list.
Eddie on your Deddy list?
No. Not that mean. All right, so here's where we have the nuisances that go the opposite direction. I remember that part. These ones are all like, "Hi, you thought you remembered how to do all this, but did you remember that you can do it, or are you prepared for the blocks to be in reverse?" Oh god, that jump is so nerve-wracking.
But you're a gamer, so it's okay. Look at you, Roar. Holy moly.
Blasphemous Roar, did I Blasphemous, did I mention that I suck at Mega Man Roar?
I don't know about that. You've been showing your skills.
All right, Ringman. How many? I should have one extra life against you to toy with, right?
That's where that was.
I do. Okay. I'll need to cancel my charge shot, but that's fine. All right, Ringman. I believe.
Just got dunked on.
Oof. Maybe I should have done Trollman first.
I'm not feeling so good here.
Just don't get hit. You did it before.
Yep.
Well, about that.
Fuck my life. Ringman, you're so much easier than that, too, you stupid little pattern of yours. Ow. So. About that.
Back to Dustman.
Oops.
Back to the pit.
So you know what? Screw it. Screw it. I don't need to do this. I just remembered how much more miserable this stage is and how much further in the E-Tank is. So, you know, we're just going to go back to Ringman. No E-Tank needed. Let's go. Who needs an E-Tank? Ringman's easy peasy, right? Oh, God. All right, Ringman. You and your entire stage versus me. Thanks for all this lag, game. I don't know where all this is coming from. Blasphemous, I blame lag roar. Even though the lag hasn't actually interrupted me like at all. Alright, now I'm curious how I get past the hippo. Bye, hippo. What? Oh, it's gonna take forever to die too.
Oh, my heart.
Wait, why do I die? Ha!
Oh.
I don't need no stinking dust, man. I don't have any energy tanks. Alright, 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 alright. All you gotta do, Shrambles, is remember the Yoku blocks pattern.
Yeah, I don't though. Even though I already saw it once.
Ah! Is Roar okay is a question that scholars have been trying to answer for a very long time. They hold a conference about it every 3 years.
Rambles makes it through the block bridge.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna probably last very long against fire.
You got
the
this.
Heat Man. How many hot lives do I have? Okay, I do have 1 attempt.
Leap, you have 2.
1 extra attempt.
See ya, Hippo. You ain't gotta tell me how it's done, you just gotta tell me that it can be done.
Okay.
So thanks, Darkman.
No, don't be in the hitbox.
Alright,
Keep him
Rambles.
down.
Well done.
Got him. There you go. Was that your second or third boss?
That's my 3rd.
Yo, tied
Tied.
game.
Tied at 33.
Eddie, I swear to God, I will send you to the scrap heap. Thank you.
Who's Eddie? I've never played. I don't think I've seen beyond Mega Man 3, so.
Eddie's a little
No, I'm
trash
making
can
a
robot.
joke. I'm making a joke
Okay.
because I don't think Eddie is in 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, you're gonna taunt me with that, aren't you?
I do a lot of taunting. Is it very successful? No.
No, I mean not you. Not everything's about you, Shambles. Gosh.
It should be.
Okay.
I was wondering how that step was there, man.
It was me. I don't have Airman though.
Stone Man. Stone Man.
Actually, I want this.
Imagine doing Crashman stage without item 1.
No, I have no lives. I just realized that. Well, this is just for info.
Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna spin the mystery wheel before we started the game show, but we'll spin the wheel afterwards. I forgot that we still have to spin the mystery wheel. Alright, Ringman. Whoop. Yo, that was so much damage on him. What the heck?
You figured out the pattern.
Wait, I want to be on this side, don't I?
Die! Down! Down! I don't need no freaking E-tanks! Plant-Man, let's go.
First try, every time.
No, I wanted the other side. I'm a dummy.
So did
Wait,
Darkman disappear, or is he just muted and didn't know it?
No, I didn't want to use it.
Darkman is not muted.
It's all good.
Well, I'm an idiot. Times 2.
You got this.
No, I just used my E-Tank on accident when I forgot that I had item 1, so I could have just jumped this.
Oh. Well,
And then my-
I don't have the item that I need in order to get the E-Tank, or the extra life and the health that was just taunting me, so. Give me some health or something, jerk. Did not. I don't know why I didn't bother that. Or I don't know why I bothered stopping and trying to kill it, thinking that it might give me health. Eddie! E-Tank from Eddie, what the hell?
Well, that's game. That is 100% game right there. Heatman work on Crash Man? He does.
I don't know though, apparently that stage just crushed me.
Yep, well, that was just stupid. And I lost all my heat.
Whoop. Why am I doing this? What world did I think this was a good idea in?
Crash
Can I
Man,
just
I'd like-
deboost beyond you too? No, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna get game over. This guy's annoying without any weapons.
Crash Man. Why can't I see my sprite when you do your stupid splash damage?
Because the Nintendo kinda sucked. No, not really. Amazing tech. Come on now. Ah! Alright. I know I should game over. But also, I need to see how much of the stage I can see before I do that. Turns out he's not so bad if you actually fight him instead of just like smashing your face into him. Springy! Spring, spring. Spring jerk part. Why times 2?
I'm noticing a pattern with these mini bosses.
Just trying to make sure that I actually know how to fight them and not just fighting them. Alright, hear me out though. No, fish jerk. I love these little flowers here. Ah, stop lagging, game! Computer, the entire computer is lagging. It's messing with me. That's all right. Got this. Note to self, reboot computer before participating in any racing activities whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to blame the lag for me sucking. That was clearly me jumping way too early, way too early, way too early.
Alright.
How it's going is I'm on my final Robot Master, and Shrambos is on his second to last Robot Master. And Eddie is super generous, so as soon as I make it to Plant Man, it's basically over. Ack! Exuno mentioning my very, very, very big history of throwing in the stupidest ways. I don't care if I get thrown in jail. So if anybody decides to steal this format, from what I can tell, my recommendation is definitely to do it with 5 players. That way, when you do it, there are only 2 Robot Masters left behind, which will really add some pressure to those choices.
Okay, Drillman's... Okay. Crashman's down. Time for
Nice!
Drill. I couldn't remember if Drillman was 4 or 5.
Okay, but do we need bouncing turrets?
You always have bouncing
Absolutely,
turrets.
yes.
Oh, I don't have my rush coil, apparently. Alright, Plant Man!
Oh, it's over.
Ah! Shieldy bosses are the worst. I just need to double check that I do have extra lives, right? Okay. All right, Plant Man, let's go.
Damn it. Where's that put me?
Okay, can I do this? Oh shit, no, it wasn't a charge shot. Wait. Haha, no damage. See, you can't prove that I took damage.
We can roll the clip back.
Plant Man down, that's it. Iceman, Stone Man, Dust Man, Ring Man, Plant Man. Got him. Shrambles, you're only one behind? What the heck? And you said you were gonna be terrible at this.
I was. I could not beat. I mean, if I make it to Drill Man, I probably can beat him. But I don't think I'm gonna make it to Drill Man.
I believe. I mean, shout-outs to pulling it off, like, even the 4 bosses for the non-pro Mega Maners around here.
Ooh,
Yo, okay. Farm boy.
No. Stop being bad. Why?
Oh no.
Well, that extra life saved me. Fraction.
Sandra, thank you for that clip.
I feel like it's edited.
Are you saying it's a deep fake?
No. I'm just saying that you can't prove that it was really me on the screen just because she's using our... Okay, you know what? No, I'm sorry. No. Nope. It's been a crazy year. I'm gonna go ahead and not do that.
It might be a shallow fake.
Hmm.
More like a misfake. Get it? Because it's like a mistake, but it's like a... Yeah.
I was gonna go with
And these-
mystery fake, but
Oh.
mystery
Oh?
is it fake or is it not?
Come on.
Shrambles with the farm strats.
Drop me health.
With the farm strats, but these
Game
rocks are
isn't-
punk asses.
The game is not a fan of this.
It does not like you at all.
I'm not even a fan.
The one thing I've always noticed about Mega Man games and farming is it will never
Yeah.
give you what you actually want.
Now he's stuck with it until he gets a health.
More lives, so you can keep farming.
I can just get one more. There we go.
Whoo! I was so prepared for you to miss that jump somehow. All right, let's go, Drill Man.
Do I have an extra life? I do. Okay.
And a meat thing.
I do have an E-Tank.
You got this.
Drill Man.
He's gonna die first, because he's a punk. Oh, I forgot. I can actually charge.
Yep, that's about how I remember that fight going.
One, Wow, I missed the shot.
I had never considered timing Drillman via jumps. E-Tank.
Yep. Got him.
Don't use the hopscotch strats of trying to kill the boss from inside the boss, but you get there.
Hot
There
cone.
it is.
Well done.
49 minutes to spare.
Ugh, I'm trash.
Ooh-wee. No, dude, that was great. You weren't that far behind me, and I played too damn much of it. Like, go you. All right.
Let's roll that mystery wheel.
Yeah, let's roll that mystery wheel. I'm getting captured right now.
And fun fact, I think I heard in the grapevine that there's actually going to be a reject race after our mystery show.
Is there now? There sure is. I was like, when they said that the thing mystery show is going to be a thing, I was like, oh god, it could take forever. But no, holy crap! Everybody rocked this so well. I have horrible estimations of what Mega Man looks like. Apparently, this was fantastically done. Strambles, thank you so much for this format idea. This was a great one. But
Oh, don't worry. It's going to come back, but in a different form.
oh dear. All right. So, what's about to happen now, for those who aren't familiar, after our weekly blinds are chosen via a spreadsheet where people put their interest in games on it. And every week after the weekly blind, we roll the mystery wheel to see what game is going to be chosen. We didn't get the chance to run it this week because thanks you, GFM, for streaming that. I was completely asleep. But here we go. Next week's weekly blind is going to be, we have a race between Super Mario World NES Bootleg, Deception 3 Dark Illusion, Forager Demo, Trizzle, or Bomberman Hero. And they are off. And immediately, nobody really wants to get anywhere but Super Mario World. The NES Bootleg is immediately hauling ass. The immediately hauls ass. Mr. Nuts with the Super Mario World NES Bootleg does not want anybody else to have any chance of ever having a choice on whether or not to make it next week's weekly blind. Super Mario World NES Bootleg immediately keeps going. Bomberman Hero lagging very far behind Super Mario World. The NES Bootleg will be next week's weekly blind. Holy crap! It wanted to win.
We hop from one bootleg to another bootleg.
Oh yeah. All right, everybody. So next week's weekly blind will be Super Mario World for the NES. As for us, that is going to wrap it for this show. Again, thanks so much to all of our players, Arrow Fodder, Draconic Dawn, Sir Gaffy, Darkman. That was a fantastic showing. You did great. And as for all of you viewers, thank you so much for meeting that raid goal. It was a blast. Shrambles, see you next week. Oh, wait. Where'd they go? No, they ran off screen. Oh, I can't even make a double credits joke. They're gone. I pushed them too high. I expected too much out of the credits. They're gone, folks. They're gone.